Libra, hi. So this is going to be a reading for November 14th through the 20th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there's an extended at the end of the video. You can check out all the info about that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Libra. What's going on? Okay, the overall energy for the reading, the Nine of Swords. A little bit of stressed out kind of an energy. In the recent past, the Seven of Swords in reverse, the Three of Swords, the Seven of Cups. This is an energy where you kind of have to move on, but you really don't want to. And there's a whole lot of pain in the middle of that because it's one of those things where, I don't know, something happens and it's like you gotta let it go, you know? And you know that consciously. It's a little harder to do. So almost like being forced to move on here from a situation where you really didn't want to. In the current situation, the Ace of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Page of Cups. Now that's beautiful. That's love. It's not that blasting, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God kind of a love, but it's love nonetheless. It's the energy of love. So it could be, it doesn't even have to be romantic. It's the energy of it surrounds you at this time. So I get the sense that you are experiencing with whoever, you know, could be even friends or people close to you, but it's definitely present. In the immediate future, the Two of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Cups. There's a dragging kind of an energy of loss that's sticking around here. It almost looks like you're waiting and you're waiting and you're waiting and it's still there. You still kind of have to work through it. I kind of get the sense that it has to do with the past energy here, where I don't know exactly what happened or if this energy ever left anywhere. It's just a matter of, I see it, if it did leave you for a little bit, the energy of loss is coming back, basically. But I get the sense that it never left. You may have been detached from it, but I get the sense that it's stuck around for you to deal with. So let's clarify. Let me clarify the Nine of Swords. Seven of Swords, Seven of Wands, Two of Wands. I mean, it's all tied up to the past and the future here for you. And there's a whole lot of kind of rejecting all of the energies as they're coming through. And I get it. Of course you would reject it. They don't feel good. It's the energy of walking away, you know, letting something go. And then it's the energy of, okay, but, you know, you still have to work through the loss of it. So, and there's you in the middle of all of those energies, kind of like pushing them. The more you do that, the more you're going to stay in this Nine of Swords, which is quite a stressful energy. I know they suck, but it's going to suck even more if you reject these energies as they come through. Especially dealing with loss, you know. We always kind of try to push it aside. I'll deal with it later when, you know, everything settles down a little bit and I'm more prepared. The more you leave it there, the more it's going to grow. And, you know, eventually you're going to have to kind of drop those weapons against these energies. Let's do the Seven of Swords in reverse. Kai, why are you being a little brat? Because you're Kai, duh. Seven of Swords in reverse. You get the Hermit, the Six of Swords, the Strength card. It's one of those things, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And there's definitely a sense of growth, a sense of healing that you can get out of this. You know, not as long as you reject these energies, but I do see the bigger picture as this is happening and as you're like, I don't want to let this go. I do get like almost like I see you here and you're surrounded by this cloud of healing, basically healing energies. So it's definitely available for you. And I feel like you have tapped into them without possibly consciously wanting to, but they're there, and it takes a lot. And again, it's coming through with an energy of what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, kind of a vibe here. You know, and it's all a matter of, yes, letting time pass by, but only to see what you're gaining out of this, or what you've gained out of this in terms of your own growth. Let's do the Three of Swords. Page of Cups, Five of Swords, Nine of Swords. It does become deceptive because there's two energies at play there. There's the energy of love, there's the energy of what your heart truly feels, and there's the energy of pain. What your heart is experiencing while, you know, you're reaching out with love and it's not necessarily accepted, or it's being pushed away. But you have two options there. Are you still gonna show up in love, or are you gonna show up in the pain of the rejection of the love? And I see you showing up in the rejection and in the pain of it, rather than keeping your heart open. And it becomes a little self-sabotaging. It comes back to you. It turns back to you, this whole energy, and it doesn't feel good, you know? Because you're rejecting of love and you're accepting of pain through this. So when that happens, you're actually telling the universe, okay, you know what? I don't want love, but I want pain. And I know you think you're not saying that, but that's exactly what you're saying to the universe, and you attract that. So that's when it becomes a little like, what are you going to feed here? Which energy are you going to feed? I mean, we all do it. We've all been in the same place where something happens. We have to let it go, and we don't want to. That's the last thing we want to do. And it's feeling like crap. But are you going to feel it, or are you going to reject that feeling of crap, basically? You know, and human nature, we have the tendency to push that away. God forbid we would push away half the times, you know. But that energy, and it's all energy, whether it's good or bad, or it's all energy. The more you push against it. For the Seven of Cups, you get the Ten of Pentacles, the Moon, the Queen of Wands. I mean, whatever this was to you, it's close to home in terms of it's tied up to your sense of stability somehow. So it was either in your life for a very long time, or there's definitely a sense of kind of like, as you have to move on, you're kind of moving on looking for the same kind of an energy, which does relate to stability somehow, you know. You've got all that it takes to move on here, to find that, you got all the tools. I don't see you using them. I see you having a hard time here dealing with the situation, you know. Luckily it's in the past, so let's see what's going on in the current situation. Let's do the Ace of Cups. The Knight of Wands, the Justice card, the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you turned it around, basically. Remember those two options you have? Hold on to the love or hold on to the pain. You were holding on to the pain in the past. You're holding on to love in the current situation, so you flipped. And there's a whole lot of determination, and there's almost like a remembrance of, yeah, I got everything that it takes to pursue this, to make this happen. So at least in your intentions, something changed, something flipped. Let's do the Two of Cups. The Four of Swords, the Two of Cups, the Five of Wands. All right. Yeah, there's still healing here to attract that love, because now you are flipping into, okay, I'm going to come from a place of love, so you're going to attract that. Now, sometimes it may not work out. Whatever you attract there, yeah, it responds to your frequency. Hold on, sneeze. Oh, man, that's how my dad used to sneeze, and I always used to laugh when I saw him do that. And that was a short one, because he used to go on and sometimes I do that too, and I'm like, oh shit, I shouldn't have laughed. But it was funny to watch, you know? And when I do that, I feel like I'm losing my breath, I'm losing everything, like I'm so in there. But that was a short one. You got to see a short one. Okay, so sometimes it doesn't work out. Even love does respond to your frequency of love. Maybe there's other elements to that love that's responding that kind of doesn't want to let it work out for some reason. You know, there's other energies that, because I see you being in this place of healing from a place of love and attracting that. But I also see conflict at the end. I also see, well, sometimes love is not enough, you know. There is an understanding of that though on your side. So, you know, let's do the Page of Cups in the current situation. The Three of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Cups. You want to bring back this love. Not necessarily the person, but whatever was shared here. The energy. You're focusing a lot on the energy, and I love that. But you missed that one of the past, and you kind of want to recreate that or bring it back somehow. But again, I'm not hanging on to the person here, and I don't think you are either. I feel like there's almost like you are understanding more the concept of love rather than the person who carries it. Or it doesn't have to be a person, but a particular situation. There's definitely a turnaround for you. There's definitely a stepping back into your heart a lot more. You know, wow, quite contrasting energies where you're coming from a place of pain into a place of heart, to a place of love. Cool. Let's do the Two of Wands. In the immediate future, the Ace of Swords, the King of Cups, the Hierophant. Yeah, you're still waiting here for what you've experienced as love to come back, basically. I hope you don't get stuck in that, well, it has to be like the way I've experienced it, because that doesn't leave room for what you're going to experience next when it comes to love. Love grows. You know, there's that emotion that you know as love, but then as you evolve, so does the emotion. So getting stuck on it has to be like that from the past might not help you. I hope you don't get to do that. There's still you waiting for that to come back around as an energy. You have to leave room for how it wants to come back. You know, it might come back a little more intense, a little more, because again, you seem to be, well, to have grown here. So the way you're going to experience love is going to be from a different kind of perspective. So waiting for it to be the same, hope you don't get stuck there. Let's do the Five of Pentacles in the immediate future. The Knight of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Six of Wands. I see death and birth, basically. Death of something, which is this, which is representing the past energies. And then the birth is something new right after. It's coming in slow, this freaking birth of love. I don't see it as rebirth. I see it as birth. So I see it as a new energy that's not necessarily tied up to what has died here. It's coming towards you. A sense of happiness, a sense of men that feels good. But in order for you to experience that, you would have had to experience this. Almost like you have to experience the contrast to appreciate this energy that's coming your way. Quite interesting. Let's do the Five of Cups. Yeah, the King of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Death card. You're still dealing with the loss of this. So it's kind of like dealing with the death of something and the birth of something new, but the birth of something new is coming over. It's not here yet for you. So more than likely the energies of that loss right there are still going to be popping up for you. There's still some closure you need to find there. There's still some things you need to work through within this loss. But overall, I feel like you got it. You know, there's a sense of, because you are stepping into your heart here, so you're coming from a different place, different perspective to deal with these energies. Definitely different from the past where you were rejecting a lot of what was happening. Okay, let's see what the universe has. The Nine of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the Seven of Wands. Yeah, I mean, you're having a hard time sustaining that place of openness that you're kind of in the middle of. You are definitely stepping into your power. So there's a sense of, okay, I got this. A little bit of rejection to Ooh, birdies. To the energy of love that's coming your way. But I kind of get the sense that you're in this place of rejection over that because, well, one, it's not here yet. Two, you're still dealing with closing that one off, whatever that is. So you're not fully accepting of what's coming your way yet. And that's okay. You will. Anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.